Thabreakmasta here, and it's gonna be my Ariel Kishi episode 7 review. It was a good episode, interesting, and a really good episode. So, yeah, where we left off is from Kakeru and the rest of the team is fighting hard, and they're down by 2 points, and they're trying to come back, and you're not sure how they're gonna come back, and all of a sudden, the king, the hero, the master of soccer comes out to play, and he gets a roaring, celebration because people were like really happy about seeing him come back, and I think it was Araki. That's what his name. Oh yeah, it was Araki. Araki ends up coming back into the game. He's all super thin, and they're trying to explain how he lost the weight to. I can't lie. I laugh at it because it makes sense how he lost the weight. Because everyone's like, wow, he lost weight, and he's back in the game. He's like, let's do this. Instead, he's all trying. Also, I thought the last two, like, what if he came in and he like sucked all of a sudden? Because he hasn't been playing like that. I mean, he's been chubby the whole time. So it's like, what if he just came back all of a sudden? He's like, I'm just trying to do this. I'm the best. And then he's coming and he's like, kick the ball, and he just sucks all of a sudden. That'd be so hilarious. But at the same time, it didn't happen. But it's just funny how they explain how he lost the weight. Basically, he had 10 days left. 10 days before he can come back and start playing, because he wasn't gonna let the coach was gonna let him join because he was on the hefty side. But he's like, lose all that weight within 10 days, join the group. He joined the group again, and then all of a sudden he loses in 10 days. He lose all that fat and make that lean muscle. Get that out of here. This ain't freaking Looney Tunes. You can't just freaking blow up and then become skinny and the next. It's just like, I don't know. It's anime depicts real life in a sense, or it has more of a real life down to earth kind of thing. It's not cartoons, so it was kind of weird to see him lose that much weight within just 10 days. I mean, that's just, I don't know what he did. What do you take? Some freaking steroids, some meth, a little bit of crack, cocaine. Just kidding, but yeah. So he's back in the game. He comes in the first few minutes. He comes in. He scores a point. We're like, what? It's like he just made the defense look like a fool. I mean, he already knew how it worked. So I mean, technically speaking, he could have took the team by himself. Honestly, he was trying to be a team player, but he could take the team the whole time by himself. Honestly, the way it was going, yeah, he just went past everybody, and then he scored. Within, it's like, what the heck? So that happens. So now they're only down by 1 point, and so with that score being said, he became a boss and start. Now I'm like not like a boss. He started becoming a boss, like actually trying to tell people what to do. He's like, I know your weaknesses, and he's trying to tell you what you need to do. And so he starts doing all that, and so he's leading the team basically. He's the, their ace. I mean, really, he's their ace because since he got there, they just got way better. But the thing is, he is so good. It's ridiculous. It makes me wonder how good Suguru was, and it's just, I'm just like, how good is he? And this is crazy. So we have Oda against Araki, because Oda is the ace of that team, and so they're facing off and stuff, and they're going back and forth. They're having a hard time trying to block everything, and their defense isn't working as it used to work before Araki came, and so Kakeru ends up getting the score. He ends up actually getting the score, and he's like, yes, because he don't normally get the score, so he was happy to finally get the score. So a point actually, and he's just like, yes, I can't believe this guy. And this is so exciting. This is so fun. And he just keeps praising Kakeru. Kakeru keeps praising Araki because he is amazing. I will say that at least, because like, what I don't like about this is that the team is good. The team is good, but even without him, it's just they're not good enough, I guess. And the thing is, it's sad to see this because freaking, it's just like, why do they need? It's just like, if without them, they'd suck. Really, I mean, they're not bad. It's just they wouldn't be nowhere near as good if he's not there. And they have a limited amount of teammates. So I mean, if he gets hurt, it's over basically. And that's ridiculous. You don't have such a crutch like that. That's ridiculous. But yeah. So he ends up scoring, and it becomes a tie game, and so they're all fighting off, and then Oda realizes the defense is not going to work the same because Araki's there. So they're like, we need to make sure they don't score. We need to be on the offensive instead of the defensive like you usually do. We're not going to listen to the coach. You know how the coach is. He's a very strict person, so not listening to him could cause some bad repercussions. So I mean, if Oda were to get kicked off the team, that wouldn't bother him at all, because all he can do is actually go into the freaking FC team, and they'll freaking gladly get him, because he's really good. He keeps up with the Rockies, so he's a very good player. So I wouldn't mind him getting kicked off and going to that team, because he's a pretty good player, and he's the only one I can remember in that team, their name. So yeah, he ends up seeing that it's not working, so he ends up changing up the whole defense by going more offensive like, and then they're fighting back and forth, and then at the end of the day, at the last score, and they had to go overtime, by the way, so they went overtime at 5 more minutes, and I don't know exactly how long this minutes was going, but I'm pretty sure this is about the end of the game. The ball slides up in the air, and then Kakadu comes up, and he's like, I love playing this game, I can't help it, I just want to score, and he wants to be a boss, and so he ends up doing an overhead kick. He's little circle kick, and he's about to kick it in. So yeah, he's about to do it, and he kicks it, and it ends up so like they're off a cliffhanger. So it's frustrating, but hey, that was a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really good. Like I said, the ending was really just but gotta watch the next episode, which is the next episode we'll review later. So yeah, or soon, whatever. So yeah, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of the episode. What do you think about Araki? And just all together, he's just ridiculous, right? So leave a comment below and tell me what you think. If you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Aaron Kishi reviews. It's been the Breakmaster, Aaron Kishi episode 7 review, and until then, break out.